Hey lovely, I'm here to deliver the hairstyle that I was trying to do in my live the other day, and this hairstyle was inspired by this style that I did on my friend not too long ago, and I just thought it was bomb and I didn't get a chance to record it, so I was like, let me recreate it on myself. This was supposed to be like a lower ponytail, but I ended up doing it like right in the middle of my head regardless. But anyways, it's super simple, super easy, no braiding hair added. I feel like any of you guys can do it, and what's great about it is that you don't even have to do the two cornrows. You could do flat twists. I'm always telling y'all alternatives that y'all can do instead, but style is super easy. Now this hairstyle, I didn't do the rubber band design in a bag because like I said, this was supposed to be done for my live, but someone kept reporting my live. I don't know if somebody's going to be watching now that was reporting my live, but whoever it was reporting my live, and I couldn't finish the hairstyle on camera. So yeah, I didn't do the rubber bands in a bag for the simple fact that it was supposed to be a hairstyle, a quick easy hairstyle done on the live, and doing the rubber bands in a bag would have just took longer than needed, and I didn't want the live to like go on for 3-4 hours. So that's basically that. But the reason why you have a video today is because as I was on live stream, I was also recording me do this hairstyle, so you'll see me look at a camera and talk every once in a while because I was actually on live as I was doing this. So the hairstyle is simple. I parted my hair down the middle, then I did 2 diagonal parts going towards the middle of my head, and those are gonna be my stitch braids. You could do regular braids like I'm doing, but I naturally braid my own hair kind of like in a stitch formation, so it naturally kind of comes out like that on the side of my head for some odd reason. And then the middle, I'm gonna part it down and put a middle cornrow braid, and then the rubber band design. Now with the rubber band design as well, you can do whatever design you want. I just chose to do this design on a spot. It's not the same as the one that I did on my friend. It's a little different. Like I said, I created this on a spot, so that's that. But anyways, how have y'all lovelies been doing on this lockdown? Like, I've been fine. I kind of am a homebody since I met my husband anyway, so being to myself or being without company is kind of like okay with me. This lockdown is not bothering me whatsoever. It's just allowing me to spend more time with my husband. So I mean, I guess that's cool. More time with my mom and stuff like that. So that's what's up. But my mom still has to work throughout this whole thing, so that's the kind of like we don't really like part, because even if we're on quarantine and we're staying in a house, she still has to go out, she still has to be out there, so that's kind of sad. But besides that, like, I'm completely fine with being in the house. I still stay busy, been drawing, we've been painting, I've been sewing. Well, I sew when my sewing machine wants to work. Like, my sewing machine has a mind of its own. It's moody just like me. When it want to sew, it sews. When it don't, it don't. That's just the bottom line of that. So but oh, right here I'm just making these triangular pieces, and I'm also, the back is going to be one whole piece, and I'm going to do the same for the other side. Also, how are you parents doing out there? Are y'all still sane? Or is your kids driving you guys crazy? I know there's parents out there that have no problem with this, especially like stay-at-home moms that all they wanted to do and ever be was a stay-at-home mom, and they're just enjoying this time because they're used to this anyways. But the ones that's used to being at work and not dealing with their kids unless they're home for vacation or when they get off of work, like, how you guys doing? Are y'all finding new traits in y'all kids? Are y'all seeing new personalities peeking through while your kids is home with you guys? Like, is your kids saying the darnest things that you never knew they even know of? Like, how are y'all doing out there? This is a safe zone for no judgment whatsoever. We're just gonna chit chat like if we were actually on this live. But Yeah, I'm like super excited for when this is over because I kind of miss doing hair. Kind of like, I don't miss the dealing with people part, but I actually miss the creativity going into doing someone else's hair rather than just doing my own. I haven't done my own hair in a while. You guys would think like, oh, like I'm always in my head, but I'm really not. This stage of where my hair is at, the growth of my hair, it's just like I don't even want to be bothered with it because the styles that I'm used to doing or thinking of, like, it's just a little bit more challenging and more work that I really want to put into my hair to even accomplish this. Like this style, if my hair was longer, this style would have been easy peasy. It would have lasted so much longer, but because my hair is so short, and as you guys can see, like certain pieces is just way short in the little ponies, and it doesn't go to the other ponytail, it just sticks out. Like, oh, that was so annoying. But what I did to fix that was I just put some has to be glue spray or some spritz and held and blow dried my hair until it dried, and it basically kept my hair in place. It did not move, it did not budge, so I was happy for that. The only thing I wanted to act up was the back of my hair. I think I put too much wild growth oil, and I think like my hair in the back was just holding on to that oil, so the shine and gem was just not trying to slay and sleek my hair down. It was just reverting, it was puffing up, my hair was curling up, and usually shine and gem, that's all I need. Shine and gem is it, and it holds my hair in place. For some odd reason, it was not trying to do that to the back of my hair. Okay, so since I got all of that in place and I slicked up the back of my head, I'm going to braid in this braiding hair. It's just a small piece of braiding hair so that I could do my extended ponytail. Now, if your hair is longer, you may or may not have to do that. Meaning, if your natural hair is longer, you don't have to add the braiding hair. Or if your bundles is long, you don't have to add the braiding hair. So one or the other. But my hair is short and my bundles are not long, so I needed to add the braiding hair to get the length that I wanted. Now, I never really had a long ponytail before, so this was interesting. The only con about it was that it gets heavy after a while. Like, it gets heavy, it starts to weigh down, and that just pulls on the front of your hairline. And for me, I could feel that, and what makes me uncomfortable, I take out, especially if I do my own hair. So I literally only had this hairstyle in for 4 days and I took it out. So I did this the day of the live, and then I recorded the final look like 3 days later, did my makeup and everything like that. So it is what it is. And then I took my hair out that same night. So that's that. So whatever pictures I took that day is the only pictures I have. I also want to mention I'm wrapping the hair, and I'm making sure I keep the needle and thread above the hair. So I have it in my hand, wrapped around my hand. I'm wrapping the hair. It's always above. You see, it's always higher than the wefted hair. I wrap the wefted hair around a few times, like 3-4 times, and then I secure it with the needle and thread, and then I do the same process until I get to the top of my head. I also doubled the wefts with that bundle, and now that I'm done with that bundle, I'm starting to work on my second bundle, and I'm wrapping around the same way. Just make sure you hold on to your needle and thread, because you do not want to lose your needle and thread while you're wrapping the bundles around, because then you're going to just have a hard process of detangling the needle out of the bundles. Yo, I was so tight so I told y'all after a while the bundles start to get heavy and weigh down the hair. So because my hair is so short, when I went to wrap, it just pulls right out of my head. So I basically had to take a rubber band and push it through the braiding hair and basically tie a knot, and then put that rubber band on my ponytail. I made a little bun so that it could secure onto my ponytail so I could continue to wrap the hair all the way up. I'm taking my needle and thread, I'm gonna push it through the actual weft, and I'm gonna wrap the thread around my ponytail and then secure it in the back of my head, tie a knot, and cut the needle off. Once that's finished, I know everybody likes to sleek out their piece that they wrap around their ponytail to make it look sleek and nice and basically hide the wefts. But I don't got time for that. I just took it and wrapped it around and called it a day. I could have used a shine and jam too, but I didn't want to be honest with you guys. I just really didn't want to. It was late. I wanted to go to my bed, and that's that. This is literally basically the finished result, but of course, like I said, I need to go ahead and grab that spritz and stuff like that so I can spritz my hair. So I wanted to try out the cuffs without putting a spritz in my hair to see if it hold it. It did hold it a little bit, but the spritz was just better to keep my hair in place. And then I'm showing you guys that you can wear this hairstyle without the cuffs. It's cute without the cuffs as well. It's cute in a bun, genie look, bubble look, and I did all three. And this is what it looks like without the cuffs the next day with the spritz and stuff like that. See how it keeps it in place? Oh, not a lot of adults like the cuffs. They still like the rubber band method, but they don't like the cuffs. I think the cuffs is a cute little accessory to add to your hair. Super bomb. I don't think I went overboard with the cuffs, but nonetheless, I think it was really cute, and this is the finished result. Make sure you turn on your notification bell and check out my previous video on how I made the top, and then I'm going to show you how you could wear the hair in a bubble ponytail. So I added my red scrunchie. It was supposed to be red scrunchies all throughout, but it just didn't fit right or look right, so I added the gold elastic instead, and I love this result as well. And to put the flyaways in its place, I use hairpins. You could use whatever you like, but I didn't show that in the video, and you can see the hair sticking out. So bobby pins definitely put the hair in place. Now let me know if you like these kind of videos. I know people are in. I could do more natural hair videos because there's not beauty supply stores open and stuff like that, and people still want to look good while they're inside. And my hair is short, but you see I came up with this with stuff that I had in my house. I didn't purchase or buy any extra items to do this hairstyle. So this is it, lovelies. Until next time, later.